This weekend, the Trackmania Grand League World Cup will take place. 16 of the best players in the world will firstly battle it out for 8 spots in the playoffs, and then we're gonna have 4 players in the grand final, and we're gonna be left with one world champion. One of the 16 players is Aurel from France. Aurel, welcome back to this channel. How are you? How is everything doing? How is life at the moment?
Yo, thanks for having me once again, Eric. So yeah, life is good. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty busy. I have a lot of things to do from my school and stuff because it's my last year. But yeah, I can. I'm pretty happy to handle everything, and everything is pretty fine. So yeah, all good.
Hmm. For the Trackmania Grand League community, it's been a while since we saw you in the playoffs. So can you tell people quickly how has the time been since last time we saw you in the playoffs for Trackmania Grand League?
Yeah, true. Yeah, so last time it was for the last TMGL, and yeah, it didn't went that fun. Yeah, it didn't went that great. So. But yeah, since everything is fine, like I didn't play that much, but just a bit in order to keep my level and yeah, some random cup I will say, but yeah, that's it. And here we go. So with some World Cup, so I have to be ready for it.
Yeah, you mentioned that you're busy, so is it then good for you that the maps that are going to be used for this cup are maps that you know beforehand? It's only going to be basically 2 new maps, and then the rest is going to be known from the last 2 seasons of Trackmania Grand League.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, at the very beginning, I wasn't really happy that by knowing that most of the map that we played for the World Cup, well, like we already played on them
Hmm.
in the previous season. So yeah, but I really like discovering some new maps. That's what I played a lot of cups because I don't really like to train a lot. Just you just play the maps and discover, and that's it. But yeah, those 2 new maps, it was pretty good to have those 2 new because not gonna lie, I liked them and yeah, that's a good thing to have at least some fresh air, I would say.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, considering also the fact that I didn't had that much time to practice, as I said, busy with some yeah school and stuff, and yeah, I
Hmm.
didn't practice a lot, so it's great to already know the map before playing.
And then, if I'm correct, this is going to be your first World Championship. So, how does it feel to finally going to have the chance to actually claim a World Championship title?
Yeah, actually, that's really my first one. So yeah, pretty happy being of one of those players. So yeah, that's nice, a great feeling. But it's also a bit weird, I would say, because since is the same maps, it doesn't feel like it's something really new to me.
Hmm.
But yeah, like we are coming it closer to the deadline of the cap. So yeah, I'm starting to feeling it. So yeah, I'm just happy to be one of those best players once again, and we will see how it goes. But yeah, I'm really happy to.
Hmm.
I can't wait to play also this weekend. So that's good.
And what goals do you have for yourself? If I remember correctly, once I did my tier list, I believe I put you in a playoff spot there as a probably a safe bet. Is that a safe bet? Do you think you're going to reach the playoff pretty easily, or what goals and expectations do you have for yourself?
Yeah, obviously, as I said always when I'm playing TMGL or whatever, I just want to go pseudo playoff, and I always manage to do it.
Mm,
So pretty happy about that. But yeah, the format there, cap mode, I don't really know if that better for me.
mm,
So yeah, at first I really wanted to get into the top 8 because once again I wanted to go to the player, but right now, like since I didn't have the time that I would have liked to put into the maps, uh, I don't really know what I expect from myself. I think it's also a good thing because I won't be under pressure a
mm.
lot. Maybe I can make it, maybe not, and if not, like it's not a big problem, you know. So I just want to take some fun and see how it goes,
Mm.
mainly.
If you look at the players that are qualified to this event that are going to be your competitors, what names sticks out for you as favorites, as potential surprises? What names do you think is going to do well in this World Cup?
Yeah, always the same players, I will say, of course. I have no doubt about Carl Jr., for example, and Kappa also. Uh, I played him a bit, so I know how good he is, and for sure he will be. prepared for that one. So yeah, those three names is already some great contenders.
Mm,
And yeah, we have also those maybe surprises, like I would say Binks, for example, for me.
mm.
Um, I don't really know how trainee is, but from what I heard, he's really prepared for this one. So I'm pretty sure he will get into the top eight and maybe even higher. So yeah, we will see. And of course, there is also those players like Muda, Scrappy, Massa that are really well prepared also and want to get a good position. So for sure, the level will be really stacked and it will be hard to get some great points, I would say.
If you look overall in Trackmania at the moment, it's not only Trackmania Grandling that is taking place. Of course, we had a new update, we had the Royals coming in, but maybe more importantly, for a player like yourself with such a strong history in the Zerator Cup, that once again it's going to be a Zerator Cup taking place in Trackmania, and this year it's going to be a trio format. I've already announced that I think your duo, or your trio, sorry, with Papu and Gwen is the strongest. So tell us, how much do you prepare for that now that you already know that you have little time overall in Trackmania? Is it like you prioritize Curator Cup more because you know that your trio is likely the strongest, or do you now just focus on World Cup because it's still a little time until the Serati Cup?
Yeah, for sure. Like let's for a player like me, I always consider the DRT like a better thing compared to an TMGL or
Hmm.
maybe World Cup. But for sure, like I mean, the World Cup is coming this weekend, so there is no way that I'm playing the DRT right now. I just discovered the maps a bit, like last week when I had some free times. But yeah, that's it. Just in
Hmm.
order to see how the map looks, mainly. And yeah, I'm not really trained on the DRT for the moment, and we will see how it goes. But yeah, our trio is pretty strong, clearly. But it's since it's like cup mode and it's really tough when there is a lot of players in a match to conclude your finalist content. So it can go in a bad way really fast. So yeah, I will see how it goes for the training. Maybe I will have a bit more time in the next few weeks. So I will see. But yeah, for now there is no doubt that I have to focus on the World Cup till this weekend.
Hmm. And focusing on the World Cup, I'm gonna ask you one final question. It's gonna be easy. Who is gonna be the world champion of Trackmania in 2021? Who do you think is gonna win it?
Uh, I would say Pack.
Oh, Pack. Okay,
Let's
there.
change a bit.
There we have it. Thanks so much for stepping up once again, Aurel. It's always a pleasure to speak with you, and best of luck to you this weekend. Hopefully, you make it into the playoffs so my tier list looks a little bit better and a little bit stronger, and people will still call me somewhat of an expert in Trackmania.
Yo, thanks. I will try to make it for you once again. Thanks for having me.
That's it. Bye bye.